On the morning of September 11, 2001, the world watched in horror as the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center collapsed and smoke billowed from the Pentagon. These were coordinated and devastating acts of terror that redefined an era. Yet amidst the immense tragedy caused by American Airlines Flights 11-107 and 77, there's a story of resilience, an act of self-sacrifice often overlooked, the story of United Airlines Flight 93. This flight was meant to be the fourth devastating attack on the heart of American democracy, with its target likely being the U.S. Capitol or the White House. But on this routine cross-country flight, a group of ordinary citizens made the conscious choice to become extraordinary heroes. This is the definitive account of the defiance of Flight 93. United Airlines Flight 93 was a non-stop flight from Newark, New Jersey, to San Francisco, California. It was a Boeing 757 carrying 37 passengers, 7 crew members, and 4 al-Qaeda hijackers led by Ziad Jarrah. Crucially, Flight 93 was delayed on the runway for over 25 minutes due to heavy air traffic. While a minor inconvenience at the time, this delay gave the passengers an invaluable gift: time to learn about the events already unfolding in New York and Washington, D.C. Around 9:28 a.m. over eastern Ohio, the hijackers made their move. They violently breached the cockpit, killed or incapacitated the pilots, and seized control of the aircraft. A Mayday distress call was heard over the radio, mixed with the sounds of a physical struggle. The passengers were herded to the rear of the plane, held hostage by terrorists, one of whom claimed to be carrying a bomb. Trapped in the back, the passengers and flight attendants began making frantic calls to family members, airline operators, and friends. These calls were their lifeline to the outside world, but they also delivered a chilling truth. Loved ones on the ground confirmed the horrifying news about the attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. It became terrifyingly clear their plane wasn't a bargaining chip, it was a guided missile. In that moment a shift occurred. Passenger Thomas Burnett Jr. called his wife saying, "I know we're all going to die. There's 3 of us who are going to do something about it. They're going to crash this plane. We have to do something." Todd Beamer, speaking with a GTE airphone operator, played a key role in coordinating a plan with other passengers in less than 30 minutes. This group of strangers transformed into an organized force. They took a vote and made an impossible, heroic decision. They would storm the cockpit and try to retake the plane. They understood the immense risk. They knew they could crash the plane themselves, but they collectively agreed that crashing in a rural field was far better than allowing the terrorists to kill thousands more in the nation's capital. They prepared for battle, gathering makeshift weapons, boiling water from the galley, service carts, and fire extinguishers. They had a plan, led by individuals like college athletes Mark Bingham and Jeremy Glick. At 9:57 a.m. the counterattack began. Todd Beamer's last known words before the line went dead became a battle cry that now echoes through history. "Are you ready? Okay, let's roll." The passengers charged down the aisle. The cockpit voice recorder captured the terrifying sounds of their final desperate struggle. The crash of objects, shouts of defiance, and the relentless pounding on the cockpit door. Realizing they were about to be overpowered, the hijacker at the controls, Ziad Jarrah, began to rock the plane violently, trying to throw the passengers off balance. When that failed, he made a final, disastrous move, sending the plane into a nosedive, spiraling toward the ground. At 10:03 a.m., United Airlines Flight 93 crashed into an empty field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Everyone on board was killed. The passengers and crew of Flight 93, through their extraordinary sacrifice, prevented the fourth devastating blow of 9/11s. They stopped the terrorists from reaching their final, critical objective. Their courage saved countless lives and preserved a vital symbol of American democracy. The story of Flight 93 is a powerful testament to the human spirit standing against hatred. It's the story of ordinary individuals who, united in a moment of unimaginable crisis, chose defiance over submission. We remember them not just as victims, but as heroes who fought back and saved a nation. If you found this story of courage and sacrifice meaningful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of significant moments in our shared history. We remember the 44 heroes of Flight 93. Thank you for watching.